In this video, we are going to learn how to check a website for Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, that is also called WCAG standard compliance. So, Web Content Accessibility Guidelines international standard that includes WCAG 2.0, WCAG 2.1 and WCAG 2.2 is basically a document that explains how to make a web content more accessible to people with disability. Hi, this is Shiv Narayan. Now let us try to understand what are those accessibility standards that we need to follow. Now, what are accessibility standards? Accessibility standards such as WCAG are essential to ensure digital products are usable by people with disability, promoting equal access, social inclusion, and legal compliance. Now, the question arises is that why accessibility standard should be followed? So, there are legal and ethical obligations that accessibility is a basic human rights and required by laws. Another reason to follow is that inclusive digital experience. It's a standard ensure that a website and a software work with assistive technology like screen reader, voice control to include individual with visual, auditory, motor, and cognitive impairments. It also helps in user experience. It features built for accessibility such as clear navigation, high contrast, and text alternative enhance usability for everyone, including users with temporary limitation or slow internet connection. It also helps in search optimization. It makes the website accessible and structured better so that a search engine can rank it clearly and it looks good to the Google and other platforms. It also enhances the reach of the website. When you deal with WCAG, you come across a name called International Association of Accessibility Professionals. And what is IAAP in short? The International Association of Accessibility Professionals basically establishes global standard for accessibility professionals through certification. These standards ensure proficiency in WCAG guidelines, international law, and universal design principle. The certification requires 3-year renewables via continuing education. In short, we can say that it's an association who certify professionals who works on accessibility standard and can help in making a web WCAG compliant. Now, let us learn how to check for accessibility standard of any web page or a complete website. So there is a Google Chrome extension for that. Go to your Google Chrome, open the menu system, go to extension and click on Visit Chrome Web Store. In the search bar, search for Accessibility Insight for Web and then click on Add to Chrome. Let's add this extension to your Chrome browser. Generally, it should appear here, but if you have more than one extension, then it appears here. Now, go to the website that needs to be checked for accessibility standard. Click on extension, click on Accessibility Insight. It will ask you to agree on their terms and conditions. Click on OK, and then click on Fast Pass. When you click on Fast Pass, it checks your website for the accessibility standards and give you the insights of what kind of violation it has. You can see here that it has about 20 violations on this page and it is also visible with red border. If you want to check each of these violations, you can expand these violations and click on that. It will take you to this. For example, this is the violation for this first one. Now, what is this violation? So, it says that this is the google.art topics and these are the content that is not good as per the accessibility standard. Similarly, you can go to the next one, click each one of them and it takes you to that particular problem that it has found as per the accessibility standard. So these are the problem as per the accessibility standard. This basically for this one, this is the problem. Now it also gives you the complete hint of what problem it is and how to solve this. For example, in this case it says that ensure every HTML document has a lang attribute. Here there is a HTML document but it does not have lang attribute, so that's why it doesn't comply with the accessibility standard. Similarly, you can go to all these standards violation that it is showing. Now, accessibility standard also ensures that your website should be browsable through the keyboard. For that, you go to tab stops and then perform the test that it is asking for. Please navigate to other menu items such as quick access and assessments and read through the details, and also manually verify each of these points to ensure that your website or your web page is completely compliant with the web accessibility guidelines.